Good evening, my dear viewers. How have you been in these rather boresome times? Keeping yourself entertained, I hope. Entertainment is very important. Without something to entertain them, living beings tend to become quite cruel and unpredictable. Today I'm hoping to entertain you with something I've recently found. I've stumbled upon yet another very interesting Instagram page by the name of Rotten Flash. The page contains many artistic images that convey heavy emotions. If you know me, you would know that I love trying to analyze creepy and disturbing internet entities. And one under this page has caught my eye. This was due to its unnerving and forbidden ambient. The character was first introduced in one of Rotten's older posts. And this character, which piqued my curiosity, goes by the name of M. Just M, you may wonder. And that was exactly my thought process while looking at the post, which led me to search deeper for any leads in regards as to who exactly is this character. In search for anything regarding this entity, I came across more images of M and a possible clue as to who he is. This clue came in the form of a mysterious show called Midnight TV. Using this keyword, I found other posts related to this Midnight TV. The first post associated with Midnight TV had quite a bit of lore to go off of. This is what was stated. If your TV is older than 20 years, you could become a witness to a paranormal phenomenon called Midnight TV. It always happens between channel 35 through 50 and only at 1 a.m. No one can accurately describe what happens on screen. However, it looks like a telecast from the 70s and 80s, but with one exception. The pictures often become distorted, and the whole image looks like some phantasmagoric nightmare. Studies of the phenomenon are still being actively pursued, and we are trying to research and document all of the channels and programs which can be found on the theme. Already we can make out a connection between M and the Midnight TV. We know that M must have come from one of these 15 channels. Also, by the way this was written, it's obvious that it was a point of research at one point, though as to who exactly is documenting this phenomenon is still an enigma. There were more posts related to Midnight TV. One of these was on channel 38, which showed a clip of an old Muppet TV show, who I later found out by reverse image searching was called Peppermint Park. Though the name sounds cute, the show was anything but. It was complete nightmare fuel to many kids, leading the show to fail stupendously. The post follows an old Muppet singing about how blue he feels while the video becomes phantasmagoric. As to what that word means, think of it as what happens in void memes. This we know to be a sign that you're watching the Midnight TV.
Peppermint Park, we're talking about blue. It can be a color like this, or it can just be a sad feeling, like Maynard. He's feeling blue. Let's listen to his song, and maybe he'll tell us why.
I'm so blue. I said I'm so blue. I used to be.
Something that appeared in this clip were some alphanumerics listed in the particular order of KG 1353. Though for the life of me I could not find anything related to it, besides the probability of it being the weight of something in kilograms. In the description, we once again find the notes of some kind of researcher trying to find the meaning behind the clip. Let's continue. In this particular post, we get a video of M doing, well, singing about the letter M. Here's the clip.
Letter? It's such a great letter. Just think of all the words that start with M. It's can't imagine life without the letter M. Improbable. How could you get along without the letter M?
As you can see, M is everything, M is everywhere, and M is meaning. This video was broadcasted by Channel 39. The description states the following. Recorded this yesterday. The whole science group was kind of shocked, but what could you expect from Midnight TV? We assume this is part of a child's show where they are supposed to learn words. Our work continues. Of course, we already know what this show is called, but we still don't know how it got on Midnight TV. Additionally, we came to know that it was indeed a research team that was involved in the documenting of these posts. There are 2 other posts that were uploaded to Rotten Flash by whoever was documenting this phenomenon before they went silent. Here they are. The first was broadcasted on Channel 39, and it follows some kind of pig-man hybrid teaching the audience to count, next to what looks to be a cute green dragon.
Wait a minute. How many candles do you have on that cake?
Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3.
This one was a bit different, although it was a bit unnerving and shocking at the sudden imagery, sound, and action. The irony of it brings out of us an unexpected reaction. This makes me think that what could potentially be seen on the Midnight TV is unpredictable. The unpredictability leads us to be more unnerved, and yet ever more curious. After all, we are living beings designed to fear and seek the unknown. The description is once again the researcher questioning the purpose and meaning behind the imagery, which if my theory is correct, then there shouldn't be. At least not a meaning you and I could comprehend. On to the next post. This post contains a picture and audio of some wretched being with a large frame and equally long arms. This creature looks to have no skin and is in the process of entering a boarded up room. In the description we can find the aftermath of an event that happened and might be the reason for all the other creatures that will later be posted by Rotten Flash. But that's just a theory. Let's see. From Midnight TV research records. Everything went wrong. We have been working on the idea of a signal amplification for a long time. We thought that in this way, it would be possible to establish a stable signal, so that we could record a broadcast at any time. We were wrong. As soon as the amplifier was installed, everything collapsed. The entire building was evacuated, apparently because of the amplifier signal. The thin boundaries between us and the Midnight TV were violated. Our special group was sent to detain a creature which appeared from Midnight TV. As if it was made solely on meat, with a squish, it slaps the floor, dragging itself across from room to room. Our main goal is to stabilize the borders and close the passage to the nightmare that came to us from Midnight TV. That was the last report this researcher made, which makes me wonder, whether or not they failed. If they did, and the creature from Midnight TV managed to invade our world, then that explains the other future creatures that have made their appearance throughout Rodden's other more recent posts. However, that is not the prime focus of this video. We want to know who M is. We knew that he came from the kids' show Peppermint Park, which gave many kids nightmares. Originally his name was Ernie. He was the main protagonist of the now lost show. The show went off air due to heavy criticism of parents who weren't very thrilled to have their kids scarred for life. This show has then become lost, with no one uploading a copy of it. People throughout the world have stated that Ernie would one day have his revenge towards the media. Could the day have arrived? Somehow, due to Midnight TV, the show came back. This time, however, it's even more unnerving. Now, thanks to a group of researchers, M may very well be walking amongst us, ready to entertain us with his M's. After all, you can't spell massacre without the letter M. This was really fun to work on. Thanks to Rod and Flash for working on something long forgotten and bringing it back to life. Your creativity is entertaining. If you like this type of video, do make sure to subscribe and follow both me and Rodden on Instagram. Also, don't forget to add me on Twitter. By adding me on Twitter, you can partake in choosing a phrase for me to say at the end of every video. I'm starting to do this to get closer to my lovely viewers. I already got someone to choose a phrase for this video. This one was chosen by Noah. Thanks for partaking, Noah. Here it comes. Remember to leave a like and satiate your bloodlust to the gods below. See you never.